my respect to all the elders as well as everyone who participated, this gathering. And secondly, I also would like to extend my appreciation for the FPMD study group here, the members and students, who initiated for me to visit Broome. And this is a very meaningful, in particularly for me to arrive today, which is so significant day. And having this opportunity, I feel great delight. So harmony, I think harmony is the basis of all the success. Harmony is the basis of all the happiness. And harmony is the basis for all the positive achievement as far as concerned with the individual level, as far as concerned with community level, state to state level, country to country level. And in harmony, this word be concise, or this word can be interpreted in many other, beautiful, words or ideas or practices. So harmonies can be represented, in the practice of respect, and harmony can be represented in the practice of compassion. Harmony can be represented in the practice of loving kindness, and harmony also can be represented in the practice of wisdom, the wisdom of understanding the interconnectivity or interconnectedness or interdependentness among all the different cultures, all the different ethnics, all the different beliefs, not only among the humans, but also interconnectivity, interconnectedness with the nature, like oceans and space, plants, all the atmospheres, you see. So as long as we express, on the basis of understanding of this wisdom of interconnectedness with everything around us, and that wisdom interpret in the deeds from the individual side to the rest of the other existence, in the practice of respect, in the practice of compassion. So even within the family, one small family or family of two, if able to express respect to each other, compassion to each other, and express loving kindness to each other, and that will bring the success within that family. That will be able to bring happiness and joy and fulfillment and the meaning of life. If we are able to do the same thing within the community members, and within that community can able to achieve all the visions of that community. And if we are able to express respect, loving kindness and compassion and the wisdom within the state to state, there will be a lot of common ground where one can able to benefit each other and develop the benefit, to receive the benefit, within the states. If we can able to do that within the country to country, there won't be greed of individual centeredness. Rather, will have the wisdom of understanding the prosperity of this individual country is dependent on the prosperity of the other country. With that, able to eliminate the misunderstandings and violence such as like war, the political disharmonies, you see. So if we are able to do that, around the world, which taken responsibility by individual people, rather than waiting for the government to implement rule and regulations or laws, but as long as each and every single individual practice the practice of harmony and express the practice of harmony in all those mentioned before, like such as practice of respect, practice of compassion, practice of wisdom, I think this is the way out for the world peace. I think this is the way out for the happiness and peace of peace within the country to country, peace within the state to state, peace within the society, peace within the family. And not only that, the first benefit, if individual practice loving kindness, compassion, and the wisdom of the interconnectivityness on the basis of harmonizing your own mind with the wisdom, your own mind harmonizing with the inspirational, beneficial, the attitudes like respect, like respecting yourself, loving yourself, compassion to yourself. Compassion, love, kindness is not. It doesn't mean only to express to others. First we have to express to ourselves. You see, if we know how to respect ourselves, we will have the wisdom to how to respect others. If we know how to love ourselves correctly, we will know how to share love with others. If we know how to be compassionate to ourselves, we will have the tools to be compassionate to others. You see, so compassion is simply meaning, not wanting suffering. Not conditioning for suffering. Compassion means not conditioning or not wanting suffering. You see, and love means wanting happiness or conditioning for happiness. Respect means respect is seeing quality and expressing that through our body, speech, and mind. Kindness is engaging in the act of that respect, act of compassion, act of love. If we are able to do that perfectly to ourselves, we can able to do that to our children, our spouse. We can able to do that to our brother, sister. We can able to do that within our society. I believe that in particularly in this modern society, that we truly need very precise, concentrated, method to heal ourselves, heal the society, heal the disharmonies and misunderstandings in the family, heal the disharmony and misunderstanding among within the country to countries. So my belief, my understanding, the best solution, the precise antidote to overcome violence, overcome depression, overcome misunderstanding, overcome disrespect, overcome self-centeredness or greediness. The antidote is harmony expressed through love, kindness, compassion, and respect. And this practice is not something that incapable to practice. This practice is a very simple practice. This practice does not require government to implement the rule. So this practice does not require money to practice. This practice does not require others' approval to practice. This practice can be practiced by anybody, young or senior, poor or rich, powerful or less power, whatever. This practice can be practiced by any believers, any thinkers. And if anyone, any individual, with the open mind, if you look into these methods of loving kindness, compassion, I think anyone will agree that this is the solution, this is the way out from all the troubles, you see. So there are a lot of issues going on, issues of races, issues of ethnic claims, issues of human rights, issues of war, issues of famine, issues of natural disaster, issues of emotional crisis, issues of dissatisfaction, issues of too much dependent on material world, and issues of not able to focus the talent, the value, the potential which already exists, pre-exists within ourselves. So in order to solve all these issues, I think remembering every day to day the value of harmony. And again, harmony, I want to express again, harmony doesn't mean have to go and handshake with somebody. Harmony doesn't mean you need to just express all the time, stay smile, not like that. So the first move to solve all the problem that we complain is starting within, by harmonizing one's positive energy with oneself, loving correctly to oneself, compassion to oneself, offering respect to oneself, and that energy, that practice, that attitude, share, starting with the nearest person to you, could be your children, could be your spouse. If we are unable to express love, kindness, and compassion to our spouse, then we say we want to care for the rest of the other world. I think not true. Time off? Okay, so I'm talking too much. I'm so sorry. Okay, thank you very much. With this note, so I just want to say that, may we all able to practice this practice of harmony perfectly in our best ability, and may all be completely, actualized in the practice of harmony. Thank you so much.
Thank you.